What is going on, world? What's up, YouTube? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new episode and a brand new show, guys, to all of you here today. For those of you watching live here on Twitch, what's up, guys? And for all of you watching this on YouTube as a VOD, I want to also say, what's up, everyone? Guys, this is our third announced show at this point in time, which I'm incredibly excited about and excited to be sharing with you guys here today on the Twitch channel. And of course, guys, you'll be able to watch weekly shows of this show on the YouTube channel. And so with that, guys, I want to get right into this thing. This is our newest show that's being announced on the YouTube channel that's also going to be live on Twitch, that being Zero Dark. So guys, this is Zero Dark, and this is the official Call of Duty podcast that you guys can expect to watch live on Twitch if you so choose, every single Wednesday as a weekly show. And then, of course, on Wednesday, you'll also be able to watch it on YouTube when it goes up and as a VOD on YouTube. And so with that, guys, this is Zero Dark. Welcome to Zero Dark, guys. Quick, recap here of what's been going on. We have, of course, announced on the YouTube channel a number of other shows that are going up outside of the 8 Below show, which went from a weekly show to a daily show and is now once again a weekly show. So our programming schedule, just as a reminder, every Monday, guys, you guys can expect the Gears Cast, which is a Gears of War podcast. Tuesday, you can expect The Resistance, which is a Watch Dogs podcast. Wednesday, you can expect Zero Dark, which is the show that you're watching right now, which is the Call of Duty podcast. And then on Thursday is The Last of Us podcast, and Friday is our StarCraft podcast. And then on Saturday and Sunday, guys, we have Saturday being the 8 Below show, which is the slot that the 8 Below show is going to be, and Sunday is the Q&A show. So that is our lineup, guys, of programming, just as a reminder, and that's what you guys can expect on a weekly basis moving forward now. And like I said, this is Zero Dark, guys. Welcome to Zero Dark. I'm incredibly excited to be bringing you guys this brand new show, all based around one of my favorite titles of all time, that being Call of Duty. And so with that, guys, I want to get into what is the Zero Dark show, what you guys can expect. I'll kind of go through a rundown of what you can expect from Zero Dark, but also what the show and the structure of the show and how it's going to play out. So with that, let's get into it. So Zero Dark, guys, this is, of course, the Call of Duty podcast that is going to be everything and us talking about everything in the world of Call of Duty. And I want to give you guys a little bit of some insight into what it all means. And so what we'll go ahead and do, guys, with each episode of the show, there's going to be a number of topics we go through each day or each show that we have in Zero Dark, everything in the world of COD. And then, of course, at the end, I'm going to be, taking some of your questions. If you guys have questions regarding some of the topics of the day from Zero Dark, we'll answer some of those at the end of the show. So we'll go through a number of topics, and I'll go through those topics here with you right now. So today, guys, on Zero Dark, we are going to be talking about the future of Call of Duty, along with, where is Call of Duty 2020 at this point? There have been some updates, a lot of rumblings and speculation, of course, that has been rampant because we haven't gotten an official reveal as of yet for Call of Duty 2020. And with that, I also want to talk about what's new with COD, as well as what Activision stated within their investor call that came out talking about Call of Duty in particular. And then, guys, I want to talk about Crimsix as well as none other than Scumpy, two of the greatest Call of Duty players of all time. I want to have a couple of segments on each of those players and talk about some of the things that are going on leading us up to Call of Duty Champs, which of course is COD Champs, the biggest event of the year for Call of Duty in the pro scene as a whole. And with that, guys, that is the show and what we're going to be talking about here on this episode of Zero Dark. I can't wait to get into this thing, guys. Definitely, if you guys are in the live chat, you guys can, of course, leave a comment. And once again, I will answer a lot of those questions at the end of the show. So let's get into it. So With that, guys, as you now know how Zero Dark is going to work, we're going to talk firstly about the future of Call of Duty and what I believe the future kind of looks like here. So obviously, guys, at this point in time, we haven't got the official announcement of Call of Duty 2020. It's been widely speculated that it is Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, which is the title that we should be getting this year. But with that, I think it's important that we talk about even beyond Call of Duty 2020 and what the future of Call of Duty looks like. I mean, obviously with the success that is Call of Duty Warzone, the Battle Royale mode, which is pretty much the biggest BR at this point in the world, we got to kind of look at everything revolving around Warzone, because it seems to me that Activision is looking at taking an approach where they are going to market a lot of their upcoming content through Warzone, which is of course going to create a lot of different updates. It's going to create a lot of events most likely within Warzone, which is really exciting. But I think that the future, we really need to look no further than Warzone, because the future of Call of Duty, I think, is going to be very closely tied to Warzone because of the success and popularity that is this Battle Royale. And I'm excited about that. I really am. Even though I'm not very good at Warzone, I'm not really good at very many BRs as a whole, I think it's important, guys, that we realize that Call of Duty moving forward is going to be very, a lot of that marketing, the promoting of future titles and things of that nature is going to be tightly closed with, of course, Warzone. And that can be a good thing and a bad thing in a number of ways. A lot of times, guys, the community at large that is Call of Duty is growing at a rapid rate. And I know that a lot of the complaints that have come out of this most recent Call of Duty Modern Warfare, we've been seeing a lot of the pro players really unhappy with some of the, decisions and things of that nature with the CDL. And even though the CDL is a small piece of the puzzle and the overarching, franchise of Call of Duty, I think it's important that the CDL is definitely treated just the same as a lot of these other, communities within Call of Duty, simply because the CDL guys could be one of the biggest esports out there at some point or another in the future, depending on the direction, Activision decides to take it. And that's an exciting thought. I believe, guys, the future of Call of Duty is at an all-time high as far as, from a bullish aspect or from a positive aspect. I believe that Call of Duty moving forward has got incredible amounts of potential, which I'm really excited about. I really am. I think Call of Duty is in a great place at this point. As a whole, we'll have to see what happens with the upcoming, of course, yearly Call of Duty, that being Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War or whatever it, ends up being when we get the official announcement. But I gotta say, Call of Duty is in a really good spot, in my opinion. Sure, are there things that need to be changed? Are there, does there need to be more support to the CDL and the competitive playlists and things of that nature? Sure. But I think when we look at the totality of Call of Duty, I have not been this bullish on COD in a long time. And I was really excited with Black Ops 4. I thought that was a great, step in a really good direction. I thought World War II coming off of the dark ages of COD, in my opinion, which were the three, jetpack games, the jetpack era of Call of Duty. After that, I thought that we were moving in a good direction. And I feel like we've continued that with Black Ops 4 into Modern Warfare. And as time has gone here, we've seen this, the continuation of Call of Duty as a franchise and kind of getting back to what made it so great in the first place, that being boots on the ground. I am very bullish on the future of COD. I think there is a huge amount of upside for the future, whether we're talking about the CDL, whether we're talking about Warzone, whether we're talking about multiplayer, the campaign. Every aspect of COD, to me, has so much potential. And so I think the future of Call of Duty is very bright, brighter than it probably ever has been in its history, in my opinion, even though we had a great 6-year stretch when, of course, you got like COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, Black Ops. I mean, you had all these different titles that were coming out that were just, smash hit after smash hit. I think that we're getting back to that point here. And from World War II to now, I feel like we're getting into a really good rhythm in place. And let's see what happens with the next Black Ops title, which Black Ops always does. You know, Treyarch does an incredible job, guys, when it comes to the multiplayer aspects. I'm sure Warzone is going to continue being a juggernaut in the space. And the campaign from Sledgehammer, I think that's going to be something special. I'm excited. Let me know, though, what do you guys think? Do you think Call of Duty and the future of COD is in a great place, and are you guys excited about it, or are you got some concerns about it? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below or in the live chat, and let's have a real conversation about it. Where is Call of Duty 2020? And some of the things that we have heard from, of course, the Activision investor call and such at large, that this game is coming at some point or another, but I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys as we've gotten more information, as more information's come out. The rumblings, of course, the speculation is at an all-time high for this Call of Duty, especially coming off of, Modern Warfare, which was a smash success, including Warzone, of course. Let's talk about what COD 2020 might look like. Where is it at this point? I think we might have some of those answers, and I think we might be getting some of those answers very shortly. So an article, guys, written by Charlie Incel and Keshav Bhatt, Activision confirms Warzone's success led to rethinking marketing strategy. So Activision president Rob Kostic had confirmed during the company's Q2 earnings call that Call of Duty Warzone mobile and Modern Warfare success this year has led to changes with marketing strategies. When asked, Kostic says that having this expanded player base now lets them directly engage with their fans and present news within the Warzone world. He says that it provides a direct connection to fans, which they've never had before in such a way. Starting with marketing, Warzone definitely had an impact there, and how we think about marketing in this new world. As you see from our results right now, we have a larger, more engaged, and more global audience than we've ever had it at any point in time in our history. And that means we can be more direct and more targeted than we've ever been before. So that's a huge benefit and plus for us when we think about marketing on that vector. So it's hard to disagree with this. Obviously they've got the big, more engaged and more of a global audience than they've ever had in any point in their history, that being Activision. I would say, guys, that that's definitely true. They've got something very special with Warzone. And so what I think, what it sounds like is that they are going to actually show off the new Call of Duty 2020 through Warzone. And what this also brings up, to me at least, is this might be the reason why we haven't seen anything on COD 2020 as of yet. Usually you see things around May, and we're already into August, so I think the reason why we haven't seen anything, guys, is because they are waiting to have that perfect marketing window, but also utilizing it with Warzone. It's just a very smart decision moving forward. Now, another thing I think that is really important for us as it relates to marketing is storytelling, from the storytelling perspective, so we can be even more creative, fun, and more engaging with our fans than ever before. Warzone will be used as a platform to share franchise news and information, which leads us to believe Warzone will be used to reveal the 2020 Call of Duty title. So if you look at Warzone in particular, it's not only like a great game experience, but it's also a great platform for us to share new franchise news and information directly with our community like we haven't done before. So this also is a big and positive change for us as we think about the business. And kind of to your initial point, you were talking about why the waiting for such a long time. We are and we aren't, but it's Warzone that's caused us to rethink how, when, and even where we reveal our upcoming titles. So it makes complete sense to me, guys, that they are just going to wait until the time is right and reveal it as a huge event in Warzone, kind of like what Fortnite has done. But this is even taking a step further because they're going to be releasing information on the next Call of Duty title. I have stated I thought that maybe that they would reveal Call of Duty 2020 at COD Champs because they would want to really put some eyeballs on COD Champs. They would really want to put some eyeballs in all of that. But Warzone, it completely makes sense to me, at least. Now, Call of Duty Warzone will be tightly connected to COD 2020. Now, Activision president has confirmed during the Activision Blizzard Q2 earnings call on August 4th that Call of Duty Warzone will be tightly connected to the franchise going forward. And what you should expect is that there will be a very tight integration between the two. Modern Warfare and Warzone are obviously very tightly connected, and I think that's really important for the player base. Kostick said that the company plans to tightly connect the two experiences. This is because they don't want to give players a different experience for playing in different ways. We plan to do the same with all of our upcoming titles as well, our premium titles, to ensure we can reward all of our players and give them fresh new experiences regardless of whether they choose to play just Warzone or also playing the premium game as well. So the connection will absolutely be there. And I think it's a great, like I said, guys, it's a great thing. It's a beautiful thing. Now, we've also had tweets, guys, come out of Raven Software as one of them. They stated finally, officially, gave us a little bit of some word that they tweeted, "We are excited to announce our partnership with Treyarch on this year's Call of Duty. Can't wait to show you more." And then, of course, they also, that being Treyarch, they tweeted saying, "It's official. Looking forward to showing you what we've been cooking up with Raven Software." And then, of course, David Vonderhaar used the eyeball emoji, which is really exciting. What this is telling me, guys, is that we're getting close to the reveal. We are getting close. And I think that even when we look at what, Call of Duty, obviously coming out of Treyarch as well as, Raven Software, this could be something really special. Activision will continue to build on its direct digital relationship with this expanded community as it delivers the next premium installment for Call of Duty, which comes from the wholly owned Call of Duty studios, Treyarch and Raven Software. And of course, we went through those tweets, guys. As far as the launch time, a late October, early November launch is likely the time frame for release for the title. And so now, as you heard on the call before, this is President Rob Kostick. Treyarch and Raven are coming up with the next premium game, and obviously very excited about what they're working on, and we do think fans are absolutely going to love it. The game looks incredible right now, and internally, people are having a ton of fun playing across its campaign mode as well as the online modes the developers are very well known for. And so, all I can say in terms of timing is I suspect you'll be hearing more about this fairly soon. So when we hear fairly soon, guys, I would say, honestly, it still could be COD Champs. They have the big event at COD Champs. Because they all, obviously the pros play, the Warzone events as well. And so I wouldn't be surprised if they had, the Warzone event, Call of Duty Champs, like make it a Call of Duty weekend type of ordeal, and they reveal the big reveal, guys, in Black Ops, the new Black Ops title, or whatever it is that they're working on, and they're cooking up, that being Treyarch and Raven Software. It makes a lot of sense, at least to me, and I think that we're going to be getting it relatively soon, guys. Because we've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this next continuation of this franchise, this beloved franchise. Like I said, one of my favorite franchises of all time. And I can't wait to hear more about this. And if it's going to be this big event, guys, on Warzone, I mean, you best believe I'll be dropping into Warzone. Even though I'm not very good at the game as a whole, I'll be dropping in certainly to check out what this reveal is all about. But with that, guys, let me know, what do you guys think? Where is Call of Duty 2020 in your opinion? And do you think we'll hear about it in the next upcoming days? Because it could be any day now. I'm saying I'm going to stick with COD Champs at this point, but it could be any day now. Let me know when you guys think we'll get the official reveal, and I will definitely keep you guys all up to speed as further information comes out. And with that, guys, let me know in the comment section down below. And for more Call of Duty content and videos, stay here with Zero TV. In this next topic of the show, I want to talk about Crim 6, C6. Ian Porter. And the question I want to propose, to kind of, switching gears from Warzone and Call of Duty 2020, is COD Champs 2020. Can Crim 6 win again? Is the big question I want to present to all of you guys here in this segment of the show, and really get, some, definitely I want to get your guys' thoughts on this. According to, of course, the COD Esports Wikipedia, or wiki page, Ian C6 Porter is a Call of Duty esports player, currently a player for Dallas Empire. He is a 2014 and 2017 world champion and is the winningest player in Call of Duty history with 33 major tournament wins. So with that, let's talk about Crimsix. Okay, just for a minute, guys. Can Crimsix win again? He's, of course, with the Dallas Empire. And I did a predictions, guys, a COD Champs prediction, which you guys can check out on the YouTube channel, where we went through all the teams, where they're seated and such. I do have the Dallas Empire making it to the championship, but I do have them losing to Atlanta FaZe. However, could Dallas Empire win? Absolutely. Could one of, really what we've learned about, Call of Duty at this point, and this is really what makes me excited about the CDL, is anybody can win any given weekend. There's been a number of teams that have won their home series. Others have just, won in general. And so there's not necessarily any one given team that's just dominant over everyone else. Sure. Dallas Empire, Atlanta FaZe, even the Florida Mutineers, the Huntsmen, they're all very good teams. And any one of them could take could really win this year at COD Champs. So can Crim win again? Absolutely. And I will tell you what, guys, if Crimsix wins, and I'll say it right here, if he wins another ring and ties Karma, who is, of course, known as Karma 3 rings, Crimsix would become the greatest of all time in Call of Duty, in my personal opinion. The fact of the matter is that he's already won twice. If he wins another one, he would be tied with Karma, but at the same time, he's also the winningest player in Call of Duty history. You could actually make an argument he's the GOAT right now. But if he wins again and he gets a third ring on top of 33 major tournament wins, it's going to be over. I mean, just when you look at the legacy that is Crimsix and just how many times he's won major tournaments, how many times he's been a world champion, it would just be overwhelmingly him being the greatest ever. So can Crimsix win again? Absolutely, guys. The Dallas Empire, they're not a team that, are... Certainly, they have a very solid, a winning structure. They've got the young guns in Ilya and Shotzi. You've got, of course, Crimsix, who's got a lot of experience, guys, has won championships. You got Clayster, who's won championships. There's a lot of potential right there with that team. I think that they've got a very good chance at winning it all, in my opinion, just because of not only that they've got the young guns, but they've also got the experience. They've got guys who have been there, done that multiple times. Now, you look at other teams out there, a lot of these other teams don't have that. When we look at like the Atlanta FaZe, obviously the Huntsmen, they do have that experience on the Huntsmen, but a lot of these teams don't have that, that necessarily the experience of really, being there and winning multiple championships like the Dallas Empire do or the Huntsmen do. And so this is where it's going to get very interesting at the same time. I do believe that if Crimsix wins again, he will be considered the greatest Call of Duty player of all time. And would I like to see that happen? I mean, I would love to see Crimsix challenge the throne from Karma. I think it would be really great because Crimsix has been, in this thing for so long and has been there for, and he's just been playing at such a high level for so long, and he is absolutely one of the fiercest competitors in all of COD, probably actually in all of esports when you really think about it, and he's a great personality, and it would be interesting to see that happen, or see, the Empire go up against the Huntsmen, or seeing just all the different narratives that could come out of this thing. Could Crimsix win again? Absolutely, guys. And if he does, I believe he will be known as the greatest of all time. Let me know, though, do you guys think that Crimsix, if he won again, would be known as the greatest ever and would kind of take the throne from Karma? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's have a real conversation about it. Our last topic of the show. And this is one that's been kind of, has swirled around the community somewhat. In the Call of Duty competitive community, as well as just the community at large in Call of Duty, those who absolutely love Scumpy, who is an incredible Call of Duty player, and pro player, and a great personality, one of the biggest personalities in all of COD. And there's no debate about it. I mean, he is absolutely, when we look at all the COD pro players out there, I think Scumpy's got the biggest brand at this point. He is just absolutely incredible. The question I want to present is Scump still king though? So Scumpy is of course known as the king, and he has earned that time and time again. But is he still that guy? Does he still have it in him to, win another championship, or to, be clutch when his team needs him to be in like a S&D matchup or whatever it might be, guys? Is Scumpy still that guy? And so we're going to break this thing down. And the short answer is that I believe he is. Now, is Scumpy as good as he used to be, back really in his prime and when, all of that? No, he's not that, and he's not, that guy anymore. But it reminds me of the king in traditional sports, that being LeBron James. It reminds me of, this guy who has been there, done that for years and is still doing it at an incredibly high level. And I will not say that Scump is, he's lost his crown, so to speak, to someone else. Sure, there's a lot of young guns coming up, right? You got, Simp from FaZe, you've got Shotzi, you've got Illy from the Dallas Empire. You've got a number of guys who are coming up. They're on the come up, right? And they've got most of these guys probably have long careers ahead of them. But Scump has been there. He's done that. He's won a lot of, obviously a lot of major tournaments. He's won championships. I think, guys, that when we look at Scumpy as a player, he absolutely has not lost the throne yet. Now, this COD Champs is going to tell us a lot about Scumpy, because it's either he's, still that guy, because there's going to be moments that he's going to have to be clutch for the Huntsmen if they are going to get past some of the best teams in the world. That being, of course, like the Dallas Empire and Atlanta FaZe. Even teams like the Florida Mutineers, the Toronto Ultra, all of these teams. The beautiful thing about the CDL and what it's shown us in its first year is that anyone can win at any time. Now, I've got the Huntsmen going pretty far in my COD Champs bracket. One of my predictions is that they are going to go far. They're going to get to the losers finals, and I do think that they will lose to the Dallas Empire. And I think the Dallas Empire will prevail and play against Atlanta FaZe, and I think FaZe is going to win it all. But could the Huntsmen win it all? Absolutely, they could win it all. Scumpy is still an incredible player, unless proven otherwise, right? I still think that he's got a very, very good support structure around him. He's got a very good team around him. They have championship experience. They also have, they've got championship experience all the way around when we look at it, right? Our cities and just everybody, Formula to Scumpy to the team at large. They've got that championship experience. Similar, it kind of reminds me of the Dallas Empire somewhat. This is a team that's got a lot, kind of got that championship experience as well. But nonetheless, I have stated, guys, at times that I've felt that, there's been certain titles that Scumpy hasn't been as good with, with BO4 and even with World War II. It just didn't feel like he was fully engaged, fully, fully there anymore as far as like trying to continue winning championships. And and coming off of course, Infinite Warfare, there was talk that he was going to retire. And the fact of the matter is, guys, is that he is still here. He is still king, unless, proven otherwise. And as I said, I think that this COD Champs is going to tell us a lot. I look at guys like Clayster and Crimsix and, of course, Scumpy. These are all guys that are probably getting closer and closer to the end of their careers, more than likely. And so it's really going to come down to who is, when push comes to shove at the end of your career, near the end, do you have what it takes to take on the young guns? Do you have what it takes to win the big one, the championship? One of the biggest issues I've had with Scumpy over the years, even though I respect him and admire him in a major way, One thing I never liked that he stated was that COD Champs was like any other tournament. It wasn't, you know, if you won all, at least if you won some tournaments throughout the course of the year, you know, and you don't win COD Champs, it's not a big deal, right? It's just another tournament, which is absolutely false in my opinion. COD Champs is the Super Bowl of Call of Duty. It's the NBA Finals of Call of Duty. It's the Stanley Cup. It's the World Series, whatever you want to call it. COD Champs is the championship. This is the opportunity to become a world champion. This is where your legacy, sure, winning major tournaments, right, over the course of time definitely helps your resume. I mean, Crimsix, guys, you know, winning 33 major championships or tournaments at least is a huge deal. But when we talk about a world champion, that's a different thing. I mean, you know, when you look at these other tournaments, guys, to me, it reminds me, like, let's compare it to other sports, right? We compare it to, you know, the NBA. You win a division title. You win, you know, the conference final, or you win the conference and such. All of those things are all great. And that reminds me of like the major tournaments. But when you get to the end of the road and it's the COD Champs, and that's the one thing, the last thing to go after, that is, you know, that's like the NBA Finals. That's like the Super Bowl. That is what the whole year is built to. And so when Scumpy said that, and he said it on a multitude of occasions, I do not like that at all. I don't like that mentality, because a championship mentality is that this is it. This is the Super Bowl. This is what we work for every single year. And I know that Scumpy's a winner. Don't get me wrong, guys. He's won a lot of tournaments. I mean, he has proven himself. Yes, he is still king, but prove it again here at the COD Champs, the Super Bowl of Call of Duty. Prove it one more time that you are the king, because I still think he's got it in him. I've also stated that I think that Crimsix still has a championship left, but could Scumpy hold, Crimsix from ever reaching another ring? Could he do that? That's legacy. That's something that could put you in the greatest of all time conversation in a major way. Everyone believes that Karma 3 rings is the greatest ever. But if Crimsix wins it this year, I believe that he will be the greatest of all time. Would have won 3 championships, world championships, to, of course, Karma's 3, but he also would have had 33 major tournaments as well. Can Scumpy hold Crimsix back from doing that, or keep him from doing that? Those are huge questions, guys. When you consider yourself the king, you've got to be that guy that takes you at least to the promised land. And even if you lose in the championship, at the end of the day, guys, it's one of those things that it all comes down to this. It all comes down to COD Champs. This is the tournament. This is what you want to win. And I'm not saying just because of the new CDL format and such with the home series. I'm saying even when it was the CWL, COD Champs is everything. It's everything. And is Scumpy still that guy? We're going to find out at COD Champs this year, guys. But what do you guys think? I think, this is one man's opinions, do you guys think that Scump is still king of COD? Or has someone taken it from him? Or will we wait and see what happens this COD Champs to determine that? Let me know in the comment section down below. And for more Call of Duty esports content and videos, stay here with Zero TV. And with that being said, everyone, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of Zero Dark. And if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I'll talk to you guys all in the next one. Peace.